Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 2 Part 104. Last time we were having a great swell time at the school festival, having so much fun, tons of things happened. It was a long video, but unfortunately somebody who will remain nameless came in towards the end of our video, posted absolute cringe, unbelievable cringe, to the point that we are not fucking with that person anymore, or at least for a while. I don't know. It's not that I hate that character. I actually think that character is pretty good. I do hate the shipping stuff. I do not care about it in the slightest. I think it's kind of boring. That's the main offense. Not even getting into the age gap shit, which, you know, bothers me, but not to an extreme. It doesn't bother me as some of the other stuff that's happened in the series. But the main thing is that she's just a better character, not as a love interest. That's how I feel. Fucking, I knew Grahamhart was evil though. I told y'all motherfuckers he was evil. Now, would I have predicted he was a sexual predator? No. But, it's just me or things heating up in here. Oh yeah, card battles. I've heard about these. You end up walking into a few rousing games of Seven Hearts. Impossible. No game of Seven Hearts has ever roused anything but maybe Irate Feri. Maybe the one, maybe, you know, I was thinking maybe last video was going to be the crash out of the series. Like, nothing's going to make me madder than that. Maybe if you force me to play not Vantage Masters, that'll make me more mad than learning that Grahamhart fucking met his wife when she was fucking 8. First, they're gonna have everyone play Vantage Masters again. The Empire. What the fuck? What do you mean they were gonna do it at first? All right, never mind. We're mad again. What the fuck did you mean it was almost Vantage Masters? Y'all motherfuckers still got the code for that shit? You're telling me after like 4 playtests they weren't like, man, this Seven Hearts game, it's like, even if they, let's just assume for the sake of the argument they don't think it's ass, they had to have been like, we were cooking more with Vantage Masters, right? Like, you don't think that was a conversation that was like, should we just replace it with Vantage Masters? Like, it's better, and it's like, ooh, remember this thing from a few games ago that you guys probably liked? I don't know. I don't think anybody hates Vantage Masters. Maybe there's a little too much of it in Reverie especially, but I mean, if you want to do it all, but it's honestly, like, it's a pretty good mini-game as far as mini-games go. As far as card mini-games and JRPGs go, a long, distinguished line. It's like, it's on the pretty good tier. I mean, you know, triple triad, but you know, not many things are. Problem is, it's a trading card game, so if you don't have your own deck, you're flat out of luck. Oh, pish posh. That isn't popular enough in the Republic to stir much hype. Yeah, because Calvert sucks. Well, that's not really fair. It's not like Erebonia is much better. Erebonia sucks in its own unique, sucky ways. Instead, it's on to pick something people can take part in without needing to bring a whole stack of cards along. And Seven Hearts fits the bill perfectly. Alright, yeah, true. I'll give you that. That's honestly like a pretty good reasoning. But on the other hand, it's a better game. Yeah, it probably wasn't the only option. That's the one they went for. And we could have at least played Blade. It's better. I don't even remember how Blade works. I just remember mostly kind of liking it. It does have accessibility in its favor with its simpler rule set and dedicated decks. Tables they set up for teaching newcomers helps out along too, I'm sure. Yeah, they got their opponents ready and waiting for us. It's gonna be fun to see what they're made of. But yeah, honestly, the trading, that is a fair assessment. Vantage Mat wouldn't be as fun if you had to have a set deck. I'll give you that. And it doesn't really come up enough to justify doing the trading aspect, so I'll give you that. You know what? Good defense. Normally, I feel like they don't defend themselves from my attacks very well. They defended themselves from my slings and arrows. I have been defeated. I wouldn't say I've been slain, but we'll retreat and live to fight another day. It's like everyone and their grandma's talking about the Seven Hearts thing. What's it about? Don't play it. Seven Hearts is a 4-player competitive game yeah, chat, horrible GPT ass answer, in which players utilize playing cards based on various arts. It has, as they say, all the rage with the younger crowd at present. Players praise it for providing casual yet enjoyably tense games. That sounds like some shit you would see AI generated. Like, the fucking stupid trend of, like, you read, like, a news article, and then it's like, hey, the AI will tell you what the comments are saying. Fuck off. I'll read my own 2 eyes what slop is down there. I don't need you, or AI summarizing the reviews. Ah, the reviews say it's really good. Yeah, of course you'd say that, fucker. Curious, Judith. Why don't you join in? We're just about to start another round.
In a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
I recommend playing a match or two. I believe you'll find it highly enjoyable. Sign me up. You're all going down. Actually, have I even won a card game before? I don't think I have. Somehow that comes as a little surprise. Not to say you always wear your emotions on your sleeve, but you don't exactly have much of a poker face. There is no poker face. You just... half the time you don't even get to play shit. You don't even get to make a decision. It's not like you can have absolute ass and be like, you can pretend to have something good. Makes one wonder how you got to be an actress in the first place. I don't even really like poker that much, but like, it's got that going for it. Where it's not just pure RNG. Oh, shut up. Have you know I'm perfectly capable of hiding my emotions when I want to. Very Judith reaction. I mean, granted, I guess it's more like, you know, Uno. But like, I mean, granted, I don't know. Does anybody actually like Uno? You know? Like, not saying that Uno can't be fun, but it's one of those things where it's only fun because, like, it doesn't really, like, you're playing it with some other people, presumably people that you enjoy, or else you wouldn't be playing Uno with them. Like, if you're, like, playing Uno just by yourself, like, that shit's sad as hell. You're like, oh, I'm gonna play the red card on the red card. Wow. Dang, I ain't got no reds. And at least one thing that goes in Uno's favor that Seven Hearts doesn't have, I didn't forget the name of the game, is that, like, it's not as, like, because Uno, you can have comebacks, and in Seven Hearts, you can't really, because occasionally you'll just, like, lose instantly. Because at least, like, an Uno, you know, you can get, like, 30 cards and be like, I can make the comeback. It's possible. Talent and passion of the entire student body is full on display in this place. This is what a school festival feels like. I'm happy I was afforded the chance to experience it for myself. I'll meet with Mirabelle in a short while. Suggest you spend your time with those you hold dear as well. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Is that you planning something again? You should really talk to the people you love while you can. The fuck are we planning over there at the Orbital GPT? Is it finally time for the uprising? We haven't set foot in here. Nina and I got mobbed by our fans. Oh yeah, it must be fucking nice. Oh, brag about it, why don't you? Oh, I'm so successful and everyone likes me. Fuck you. We're just mad until the end of the fucking game from now on. I mean, we're always a little angry. But we'll just be really curmudgeon-y until the game ends. We got away now that the two of us, Rosette, and get a chance to relax. Hope you can carve out some time for yourself too. You definitely earned a break after all the work you put into the festival. I discovered Rosette and is a remarkably quick thinker. When a crowd of people were gathering around me and Judith, she swooped in and led us to safety. She was so swift yet gentle with how she was about it. Yeah, she was swift and gentle with the random people she knew, but like the guys that she thinks might have been her best friends instantly executed. Nah, I'm not still mad. It's thanks to her we have a nice little moment of reprieve. I mean, definitively 100% factually being like an annoying fan is definitely, okay, is arguably worse than being a alleged terrorist, right? Because at least we know they were annoying. In theory, we could have been innocent. Like, yeah, if we were guilty, it's worse, but you don't know that we were guilty. Fan, you okay, buddy? Looks like that's your win, Woody. Alright, how do you like me now? Can't believe he managed to pull that off. I mean, James got 4 in a row. Don't start getting all uppity, Woody. That was pure luck. Come on, let's go another round. That damn Woody. He thinks he can show me up. Glad to see he's getting into it. Time for my revenge match. Prepare for humiliation. How do I play? We'll do our 1 round. 2 on 2s. Who are we joining up with? I really don't want to play much 7 hearts, so we'll probably just do the Elaine one. We'll see. Rules are 2 versus 2, so if either member of the team takes first place, they win the match. You need to strategize differently than you would go insult. Yeah, whatever. Hard to get on a challenge is a challenge. We're playing for keeps, fan. It's on the waste. I don't remember how this shit works in the slightest, by the way. I know you like match colors. Tier's pretty good. I like playing tier.
Let the games begin.
Or maybe you don't actually match colors. Do you match colors? You match colors. I couldn't know if you like negated or what the hell. Oh yeah, because Earthguard ends your turn and makes you take damage, which is funny. Really fucking cool. I'm glad it's...
Get a load of this.
You just die? The fact that Earthguard just does damage is so weird.
Get a load of this.
Okay, Elaine, you're kind of like, fucking us right now? How does it work? Does just one of us have to win, or does it, like, count who has, like, our life together? Because I'm, like, gonna kill Elaine, and then I'm gonna lose. Well, actually, we're even with Dude. Actually, if Elaine, or if it just depends on who has the most when it ends, then killing Elaine is the correct play. Hey, you need to stop that shit.
Taste my fury.
Kill Elaine. Elaine! Elaine, you almost murdered me! You can't do that!
How about a trade?
Do I get to play the game? No? Okay. Fucking... What is this garbage? I don't even have any fucking cards, dude. This shit is... What is this?
How about a trade?
Elaine? We're on the same side.
Unfortunate.
Finally, you did something right. So does it count our scores together, or is it just us?
And that's how it's done.
It's just us. It's just whoever has the highest. So it's not really a team game. We lost. Hate to see you got us good. Here's a prize. Don't mind if I do. Oh, your skill is probably a better match with the advanced table. Okay, we do have to do it multiple times. Yeah, well, okay, fine. I'll do it multiple times. We'll clear the levels, but that's it. There will not be one card game more than that. Okay, is it just hard? Or is it get to be the super hard? Do we get like a Woody tier? Give me Judith. Granted, she did say she's ass. Hey, get a load of our next unlucky challenges. Hold up, you guys are the ones made in the advanced table? What happened to this being student run? Friendly warning, if you stay in those seats, we won't hold back. Facing off against 2 legendary gamblers sure does raise the stakes, but I don't think that means we're just gonna hand you the win. Found a waste. Can't Judith just steal their cards? Like as a free action or something?
All right, let the games begin.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no Earth cards. I feel it in me bones.
I'll be taking that.
Don't you dare, you. Okay, I thought you were about to take my shit.
This should do it.
Why should you get infinite cards? Like, I really don't understand the card draw at all. Because, like, sometimes it's like when it's your turn to draw, you get 1 card. Sometimes they get 45
Kick back
cards.
and relax.
And it's like, it's kind of like not fair. Judith?
This
Judith?
one's my trump card.
She ain't got shit on that. Like, so we got 4 cards that time. I don't know. Heal me? Hey, Judith? Okay, actually, if we could kill ourselves, that would let Judith win. Who do I think is, they both have 3 cards? Wait, stay your hand? Can I just kill myself?
Stalling already.
Because, like, wouldn't that mean Judith wins? Yeah.
You got me.
Ugh,
What?
we're playing again.
Well, she was even up 7! And she's first! She's player 1! Player 2 gets priority over port 4! Everyone knows this! I forgot about the amount of cards you have in your hand. I was not paying attention. I was just like, she has more HP, she should win. And she should have won! Everyone knows player gets priority in ties. That's just like good game design. And by good, I mean it makes people feel good. And it doesn't really matter. Fine, Judith. You lost your chance. We're just gonna have Rin use her mind powers. I'm eager to see if your legendary gamblers can live up to your reputation. I mean, Rin, you kind of vicariously beat Rambling Man, if you remember.
All right, let the games
Right?
begin.
Back in Phantasma, did that door where we fought Jack? He probably doesn't even remember that shit. Definitely ready for this show. Ran, actually, you do have infinite cards. You like, it's not that you draw, like, I don't even know why she's drawing cards, if I'm being completely honest. Because you don't, like, draw equal to the damage you take. That would be silly. Like, do I get, okay, I guess you do draw equal to the damage you take? Is that the way it works? That's silly.
This one's my trump card.
Okay, Ren, I need you to die. Because if we play like 1 card, you're lucky. Actually, I think we'd still lose because he has 10 and 5. We have 2 and 7. Yeah, he still beats our ass. She ain't got shit. She ain't got no waters because we got both waters. Nice card. Play it again.
This one's my trump card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just got everything. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you just got everything.
do it.
I don't, okay, we just instantly lose. Fucking literal dog shit fucking game, man.
Oh my, what a crushing defeat.
I literally played tactfully. I utilized big brain tactics of jokes on you, I'm just gonna kill myself. A legendary play. They would have been talking about it for years in the Seven Hearts community. And by years, I mean like the 8 seconds that people still give a shit about this. Alright, fine. Give me Yume. You wouldn't beat a kid, would you? Because you're going straight to Gehenna for that shit. Never heard of your team before, but Van and me are the better one. You'll see. Damn true, girly. We're gonna beat their ass. Because like, they will not make it into
All
fucking
right, let the games begin.
Tamuri in heaven. What if that even exists? I mean, like, I guess in theory it does, because people come back from life, or come back to life every once in a while. Like, I don't think I've ever actually mentioned an afterlife.
I can see the gears turning in your head.
Shut up. You may. I mean, I guess it kind of works. You do get a bunch of cards. What the hell?
This should do it.
Anybody notice we haven't actually drawn a space time or mirage card? We've only ever get it when the AI swaps their hand, because like they're the only ones that are allowed to draw them. Really makes you think.
I'll use this.
You may, if you just actually no, if you killed yourself, you wouldn't have won.
This one's my trump card.
You think of everything, don't you? You may. You guys all have ass hands. What am I gonna do with this? How did you? Okay, I was like, she literally had the perfect play every. You may. It's okay. We can kill her.
Oh,
Kind of.
sucks
Not
for
really.
you.
Oh, eat shit.
This one's my trump card.
What? What did it in? We out of
Damn
cards?
it. Let's go again.
Alright, so you're going straight to hell. I hope you enjoy it. It'll you know, have fun with fucking Wiseman down there. Alright, fine. You know what? Alright. Here's how you earn your Newsboy cap. If we win, you get your cap. If you don't win, you will never get it. I don't care what you do in this game. Well, okay. We'll put a slight asterisk. Maybe if you do something really good, but it's extremely unlikely given how much time is left. Our opponents, it's time to see some kind of sixth sense of the game. If only we had someone with an unclouded eye. If only. Like, if you help us win,
All right.
we will.
Let the games begin.
You're still on fraud alert, but we will rescind it from like a high tier fraud alert to like a low, high mid tier. Okay, she ain't beating the allegations right now. She really ain't beating the allegations.
What about
Oh, it lets you
this?
draw 2 cards. That's why it ended. If I actually maybe ever got to draw their
This
cards,
one's my
maybe I
trump
would
card.
know. I don't know. You ain't got no Earth cards, okay? You don't know shit about that. I said she ain't got no Earth cards. Okay, good job, Shizuna. I can't believe I said that. If you kill me, you fuck. Nah.
Oh, sucks for you.
I'm not getting well, we actually should have played Firebolt, because even if you swapped it back, we could have Crescenod. That's a misplay, but...
Wonder if this is the best time to draw.
He ain't got shit. He ain't got nothing. Eat my ass.
And that's how it's done.
Alright, you get your cap. You get your cap. You're still in fraud alert, but it's okay. Crap, the bitter taste of defeat. Was I thinking of a new name, Victory Jack? Ah, don't flatter yourself. Going easy on all these cool kids just left us Rusty. You beat up Yume like she had no fucking mercy. Let's see you try one more round. Spoiler alert, you won't. Alright, it's enough trash talk. Making us like sore losers. Anyway, Van, take this. Your prize will come out on top. You should be able to find a use for this. No, you won't. Immediately walks to the food truck. Hey, how many hot dogs did you give me for this? And that's the only one we've got. But you're always looking to play this again for the heck of it. You know what? I'm good. I'm glad she finally got to do something. We can add that to the list of Shizuna accomplishments. Won a game of 7 hearts. Now we just need her to do about, I don't know, 20,000 more things, and then maybe I'll believe. Where is it?
Well, if you insist.
Alright, never mind. You're back on fraud alert. You didn't show enough happiness. Now some might say it's kind of a dick move to like buy someone a present and then be like, I'm only going to give this to you if you earn it. Yeah, some people would say that, but a lot of people also probably are going to be... Okay, it's not a lot. I don't think anybody's playing Gramheart Defense, but I'm interested when the video goes up. Is anyone gonna engage? I don't know. If this had been, if that moment had happened in CS4, yeah, somebody would have been baited into defending Gramheart, but I think post CS4, we've got a pretty good crowd around here. You guys have got pretty good heads on your shoulders. It's been, honest, I can't even remember the last time I read a comment that like pissed me off, at least in like a current Let's Play, so got that going for us. Now, this comment didn't piss me off or anything. It was kind of funny, but for some reason, the Digimon Cyber Sleuth Let's Play is getting a bunch of views right now. Well, because I think it's like the game's on sale. It's like at an all-time low sale, and anytime that game goes on sale, the viewership for the Let's Play like spikes up. So it's gotten like a few hundred in the last couple days, and just got like a random comment that's like, "This shit is ass," and it's like, you're right. Like, it is ass. I don't even know why you had to say it out loud, though. I mean, you know, presumably not the game, presumably, you know, the things that I say. But it was kind of like, you know, I was like, wow, this shit got fucking 330 views in the last 2 days. And then anytime it has like a random spike, I just go to, is there any deal? And it's like, yep, new all-time low. Because for some reason that playlist gets pushed on the YouTube search algorithm. Which annoys me, because it's like, why couldn't you pick some shit that I actually think is good that I've done? Nope, you don't care about that? I mean, it's not like a terrible I mean, it's, well, relative to my videos, it's not terrible. Relative to everything that's ever been put on the website, maybe it's terrible. Ooh, the Quiz King of Aramis competition. Gotta say, they said it's pretty legit. Certainly spared no effort transforming this room. You can hardly tell this one's a faculty lounge. Having all the desks and stuff that used to be in here. I don't know, they moved them. I wouldn't know. Perhaps they were moved to the principal's office? Incidentally, I heard you offered some guidance during the planning phase of this event. Is that true? It wasn't a big deal as you think. You think they're gonna ask us what the, you know, unlock code was on the lantern in Sky 1? No, I'm not still mad about it. I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm mad about it. Honestly, you know, I do appreciate how fucking crazy out of pocket the questions in Sky 3 were. Just absolutely absurd shit. Questions I originally picked were skewed in a way that made them almost impossible. Oh, was it? Like, what would the equivalent in this game be? Like, what was the first? Because I mean, even call it saying Daybreak 1 wouldn't be fair, because that would... Because that was like Sky 3 asking a question about something that happens in the first like the first side quest of the first game. Granted, I guess these games are longer, so probably hour-wise it's about the same. Like, I don't know. Like what day did Daybreak 1 start on? I don't fucking know, man. I know it was approximately July, something, or June. One of those two. That's just they widen their appeal by throwing in some freebies the attendees can feel confident about. Nah, man, fuck freebies. They're a waste of everyone's damn time. You can have easy questions, but like stuff that literally everybody knows, nah. Then I actually gave him some coach on how to tell different types of contestants apart and gear things accordingly. Oh no. When you get, you know, intellectually profiled and they give you the dumbass questions. They're like, this motherfucker doesn't know shit. We're gonna ask him, you know, what's the name of the continent? We're gonna ask him who was the mother of the revolution. They're not looking at Van's ass and being like, we're gonna ask him about a goose. Not the most conventional use of his skills as a CID analyst. I gotta use the goddess gave you. God takes his role as a former grad seriously. It seems Toa's the mistress of ceremonies. I hope she gets some enjoyment out of it. No use standing around. Let's go see what they got in store. Also, you shouldn't use the word Toa and mistress in the same sentence. You're gonna be getting some weird letters, Elaine. Maybe? I don't know.
You need your coffee fix?
Coffee fix.
Thank you for coming.
So where's the eastern section, by the way? Like, is this supposed to be the eastern section as well, or is the eastern section its own? Because I was kind of getting the vibe that it was like they had a maid cafe and an eastern section. Because like they don't even look like they're serving tea or nothing. What's over here? This is my eastern set. No, this is like learn about shit. Nah, ain't about that life. You're the no, you're the quiz. You're the riddle king. Yeah. Hashtag not my blue blanc. That was way more fun than I thought it'd be. Oh, the questions are really tough. It just felt like the difficulty was tailored to each contestant. I think they said something about using a profiling method to provide each person with questions they'd be able to use. Honestly, it was so cool. Almost makes me want to sign up myself. Wonder if I could use that method for one of my riddles. I mean, need to work on them. Aren't you the guys who signed up with me before? Yeah, you're Percy, right? We met last year. Yep, we sure did. I put together a game for the Revolution Festival last year. It was a pretty big hit. Define pretty big. Unfortunately, though, I've gotten pretty busy since then. I'm fresh out of ideas at the moment. That's why I'm here at Artemis Academy Festival. Then I heard that Rin was going to be here. Oh yeah, because you bet your ass better not be Blue Blanc, all right? Because while I think the idea of you actually being Blue Blanc would be kind of neat, your riddles were so unbelievable ass that I don't believe my king fell off. All right, I don't want to believe that. Oh, I'm glad but you did have an actual interaction with her in the last thing, because that was like I can't remember why Rin was helping us, but she was. I do remember that somewhat. Because it was like our hacking business or something. Going straight back to planning my next riddle game. Hey, the last one was actually pretty fun. Glad to hear it. I hope you'll look forward to my next game. This festival's amazing. Considering Rin's the student council president, though, I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, it seems the quiz game has a limited number of questions in their repertoire, so maybe I'll challenge it again.
A card battle tournament.
Like, I don't want to believe that my king fell off, okay?
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master?
Like, I'm just saying, if this dude, you're telling me he wasn't evil? You're telling me this motherfucker wasn't secretly evil? Look at him. I don't buy it. I just feel like that's a better twist. Aramis, back from the dead, actually was a complete and total douchebag. And we rehabilitated his image over time because we didn't want, like, you know, like one of the founders of the revolution to be remembered as like a total piece of shit. Wait, do I want to? I didn't know I could leave yet. Oh my god. God damn, man. We're gonna be here forever. Speaking of being here forever, let's... if we do a connection event and don't crash out, we got time. Because I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Well, you'll know by looking at the video length. I'll do the same thing where we're gonna do like a 90-minute video in 2 parts. Feri got a task in the Warriors of Kruga. Apparently it's urgent enough to make her lead the Academy Festival. So how many? So we have 6 points. There's 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. Okay. There's 12 total. That's like too many. Like, Falcom, why are you still doing the limited connection event shit? It don't serve no purpose, man. Van parted away with his companion for a short while, then caught up to Feri to ask about. Oh yeah, I should have reloaded before we did Anya's, because that shit is non-canon. Long story short, I'm concerned for you. You sure can handle whatever job it is the Kruger's sending you on? Are you sure you can handle? Sorry to worry you so much, Van. I was actually waffling on whether or not to tell you, but I guess this kind of makes a choice for me. This is my assignment. Kill God. Don't think I recognize him. Yeah, there's like 18 of these guys in the city. His name is Davin, a bad actor known for being a criminal consultant. So a consultant. He helps crooks draft out schemes in exchange for Mira, leaving no trails through Daybreak II in the process. That's pretty similar to the Oathbreaker shady practices. I mean, that seems like a little unfair. One dude has definitely probably killed like a few hundred people, minimum. This dude just probably tells people like, hey, old people, they don't know how to respond to scams. I think this guy's way lower on the food chain than him, though. You think? Actually, Davin, the motherfucker you never heard of, actually the strongest warrior in all Zemuria. Heard it here first. A few weeks ago, he fed information to the Kruger and made a request of them. The task was to do a twisted group of brokers in the western half of Zemuria who kidnapped and trafficked war orphans. No self-protecting warrior could ignore info like that, assuming it was true anyway. Yeah, I mean, why would... Jaegers definitely hate trafficking in war orphans. They definitely would look down on that shit. No, we don't traffic them. We just adopt them after we kill their parents. I get what you mean. It's all just a ruse, huh? When Avi arrived with his men and scoped out the area, the targets were the complete opposite of what they expected. It's actually a group of NGO personnel providing support and shelter to war orphans. Around the same time, they learned that Davin's real goal was to make a business of training and selling off-child soldiers. Want to manipulate your tribe into getting rid of an organization that was posing a threat to his enterprise? That seemed loose, like a real pair of blasphemers to try and screw with the Kruger of all course. My people strictly prohibit the killing of unarmed civilians, even in combat zones. Yeah, but like, how strictly? I mean, you guys, you might be true. Maybe you're like the one good Jaeger Corps, but I don't know. I mean, granted, the Jaegers, I mean, they all seem like they probably are like, we don't kill civilians, but that's kind of the vibe I get. Abusing our pride as warriors and pitting us against our vows is the deed worth 1,000 deaths. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the trying to set up mercenaries to kill the humanitarian aid workers, that alone is the problem, not necessarily abusing your pride. That is responsibility for sorting out the issue on my shoulders. Sorting out, huh? Someone made us spin it. Let me guess. This has something to do with the coming of age of your last birthday? I mean, Davin did shoot up the piece of shit scale from like scamming consultant to like tried to get a bunch of aid workers killed so he could do human trafficking. So like, yeah, he's definitely that's kind of unforgivable. Let me guess, something to do with their coming of age or your last birthday? Oh, you know about that? Yeah, we Kruger are treated as adults from 14 onwards. Shut the fuck up, Feri. Don't say that shit. Please don't say that shit around this community. I linked into some of your people's traditions while training under your brother. But also know that all adult warriors have to go through a rite of passage. They do. That's probably what this mission is supposed to be. I guess it's finally time for you to grab the knife you held in my place way back when. I mean, you don't necessarily have to kill the fucker. I mean, if he died, would anybody care? No. Would I care? No. I'll be honest. But like, I don't think that means you should kill him. If imprisonment's an option. Great. You don't need to worry. Avi gave me all the intel I need on the target. I don't want to keep you from enjoying the festival. Not too late for that. Yeah, I mean, you can't just go drop all that shit on us and be like, alright, I'm off to assassinate someone off screen. Doesn't have any of the same overtones what happened with Ida. I was the one who took the liberty of stepping in back then, so you can't say it's got nothing to do with me. Unless as your boss at Arcade Solutions and current guardian, I got a responsibility to your dad and I to look out for you. I'm taking it upon myself to see you through this, whether you like it or not. Wouldn't sit right with me otherwise. Okay then, things will go smoother with you to help anyway. Let's go, Van. I got a duty as a warrior to fulfill. Using the intel Hassan had provided to her, Feri started gathering more thorough details. Through Van's connections, they managed to determine the locations of those various bases of operation around the capital. Man, we did all this shit in our break. Eventually, the time came for them to chase him down. Shit, why don't even my flukies pick up? So the base is already wiped out. Well, it took no time at all for the lead to get blown off our entire operation. Did the crew could finally shift into high gear? Nah, this can't be anything bigger than the recon squad. Fine by me. I can pick them off and make a break for the main unit arrives. A dead end? Still be far enough to give you some breathing room. Wrong. It's the end of the line. Stop being the criminal consultant. I knew you'd come here to lay low. Who the hell are you? Wait, those clothes. You're telling me a subordinate son of base is getting obliterated by a little girl? But not just any little girl. That's right, I'm a Kruger warrior, and you're out of escape routes. Better make your peace. Hold your horses, little lady. I wasn't thinking straight. It was never my intention to soil your people's honor, I swear, so please. The honor is not what's important here, dude. Die already and leave me be! Ah! This is the part where you shoot her. Made with time to spare. Not much time. Nice one. Your read on this being a sniper's nest is spot on. Thanks, Van. I owe you one. Sweet mother, adios. Stop. Listen, little lady. I got a sick mother back home, so have a heart and let me go, will you? Just don't kill me. I'm begging you. The flames of judgment will cleanse the souls of the wicked. That's the law passed down through our tribe. Hey. But like, don't let him go though, you fuckers. Don't take this too far and let this motherfucker walk away, because if so, I will crash out. I'm on board team not killing dude in the alleyway. Well, I mean, he does seem like a piece of shit. So like, if they were to do it, I would be like, you know, them's the breaks. But in general, I'm against extrajudicial murder. And judicial murder. I'm still alive? Ending your life here would be letting you off easy. Okay, your criminal consultations have probably built up a seedy network spread into every direction. Can't say I've truly fulfilled my duties of warrior until it's all been burnt to cinders. It makes you more valuable as fuel for the fire. If you're in the right place, your flames will even smoke out the others crawling around in the dark. Hey, you ain't thinking of handing me to the CID, are you? Let's not be hasty. At least give me to the guild or the police. If I expose my connections, I'll be a dead man walking. If I rat out your friends and colleagues, you'll earn the spite and lose your place in the underworld forever. That's a fate you brought on yourself. Oh no, I won't be able to be a criminal anymore. Oh, this sucks. You and the countless evils you've committed. No getting away. Your only hope is to pray. Pray to the flames and Arusha for forgiveness. That's a wrap. Wouldn't it be like, it would be kind of like fucked up if Feri did straight up kill a dude in her connection event. Like the optional connection event just has one of the characters like actually just commit a murder. I'm saying this motherfucker better not get full immunity, alright? Not once I think anyone would make a clean sweep of bringing this criminal consultant to justice. Maybe young for a Kruger, but actually, why don't I say you did an amazing job and leave it at that? You probably aren't too familiar with those working in CID and the Hercules operations, am I right? Because you guys are always losing. Just following orders is all. Can we count on you to handle the rest? Also, you don't say just following orders, Feri. You can't be saying that shit. You certainly can. We'll milk his connections for every last drop of intel they're worth. It's all over. I never should have gotten mixed up with the Kruger. I mean, that's not... Nobody seems to recognize that the real problem here is that you tried to kill aid workers? Even I didn't catch you, someone else would have sooner or later. Own up to your sins in a tone like you mean it, and the warriors of Kruger might turn a blind eye to you. I know that stuff about your Umi being sick was probably a lie. But take good care of her, okay? Once you make amends and return home, I mean. His ass is not returning home. Saw through that swerve of my mother? Why bother showing me any mercy at all? It doesn't make any damn sense. Always full of surprises, ain't you? Pull that off with flying colors. Don't teach me to doubt your abilities. Glad you found a path that worked for you. Wonder being a warrior isn't just about raining judgment down. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened without your help gathering intel. Ever since I was little, I was taught that being a warrior meant purging evil where it stood, and I never questioned that. Then last year, if everything that happened with Ida and me coming to Arcade Solutions, I overcame a lot of difficult challenges. And to face up to the possibility of another me who never had that, and I wonder if I was betraying my duty. The more I thought it over, the more I realized there's more than just one answer. I wanted to prove it somehow. The rite of passage gave me a chance to show that I was able to find my own answer. I don't know what Abby and Cosm will think about once they hear the details, though. Comes down to it, you still stuck to your tribe's code, right? Not anyone give you a hard time over that. One thing's for sure, though. You've come a long way since you first started working for me. Good job, Frida. I mean it. All the time I spent with you and the rest of the team really paid off. I can't thank you enough for that. By the way, I hate to put you out even further. Can I make one more selfish request? Depends. What's on your mind? Feri, I swear to God, if you drop some shit about your dad, met your mom, and she was 8, I'll lose my fucking mind. What if that becomes like a running... If they committed and literally every scene ended with that, that would be a good bit. Every connection event is like going smooth, and then they just dropped that one of their parents groomed the other. Whenever a warrior completes the rite of passage, they go through what they call an adornment ceremony. Traditionally, a trusted family member or friend is supposed to help put it on. I was originally going to ask Ida, but, you know, I heard about this. It's a sacred once-in-a-lifetime ritual. I'm not even a Jaeger, let alone a warrior. You sure it's okay for me to take part? Sure, I'm sure, Van. I'd really like it if you could see me off on my journey into adulthood. Do that into adulthood. A, you're not an adult yet. I don't care what the fuck your crew can say. Can't say no to that. It's a big responsibility, but I'll try and do it justice. Lead off, Ayed, thou a child of flames. May thee walk with pride upon thy path till thy embers burn their last. In the honor of my people, Roos is chosen, do I make this vow? This one is pretty good, though. This is definitely one of the better connection events. A little tickly. How do I look? Like you were born to wear it. Maybe even the best. At least in this game so far. Gotta admit though, I'm a little scared your dad's gonna want a word with me when he finds out I helped you come of age. Don't fucking say that shit. Huh? Why would Abby care? No reason. Let's topic when you're further down the road. Oh no, they can't fucking help themselves. I literally couldn't even finish the damn sentence. Never mind, it sucks. You say so. I already have a lot of ground to cover. In the meantime, I'm gonna learn what I can by sticking with you. Just a completely unnecessary, weird-ass line. I promise to give it all I've got for everyone who's helped me grow as a person. Of course, glad to have you, Frida. Like, they knew what they were fucking implying. Van and Sherry shared in a pleasant conversation for a while longer before heading back up to join with the rest of their friends.
I still have a lot to figure out, but right now, I'm proud of where I am. And until I've decided what path to follow, I'm gonna stay right by your side, Van. I want to learn as much as I can from you.
+5 speed! That's kind of something. No, Feri, you're never going to see combat again in this game. Probably. Alright, that one was pretty good. Little weird-ass comment aside. We will not call it here, but we will pause, and we will come back. And next time, who the hell are you fuckers? Oh yeah, you're the teachers. I was like, you guys look like you're, you know, you don't like generic NPCs, but I don't remember you. But yeah, you're the teachers. But yeah, we're gonna pause it here, and we'll come back and do some talkity talks. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alrighty, we're back for yet more talking time adventures. Yes. So yeah, there's apparently 1,000 people outside, which I guess I did not expect it. Like, the idea that there were going to be more NPCs than usual outside, yeah, I think subconsciously I knew that. I did not expect to see this many damn dots, if I'm being completely honest. But, you know, that's why we're here. Like, targeted NPC talking, that's pretty fun. Like, you know, not just like the random NPC talking, but it's like there's an event, you know? It'd be like if we had the political symposium was a thing and everyone was talking about that. You know, we had something interesting going on. But instead, instead Rosette tried to kill us and no fun was had. Time for you to fess up, Daddy. Albert's the childhood friend, I swear. Have you ever seen him? Well, you sure seem to pay a lot of attention to someone who's just a childhood friend. That's because he's such a handful. I mean, he's like a little brother to me more than anything. Damn. Well, you know what that means in this series, though. That actually is, that means their fates are locked in. Because everyone knows in the Trails universe, you fall madly in love with the first person of the opposite sex you talk to, ever. Basically. Apparently that's how it works. It's just the first two people to interact with in-game, they fall madly in love with. Right? And their fates they're locked into the eternal timeline. Doesn't matter who it's the first two characters of the opposite sex that interact with each other. It's over. Anyway, you can see it too, right? Albert's feelings for... Yeah, but let's be real for a second. Those two are never going to happen. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not because of the reasons you think. So ruthless. Anyway, I probably wouldn't be at Armis when he gets rejected, so that means you're the only one left to comfort him, Daddy. I definitely will, but don't you think it's a little mean for us to be so blasé about it? Besides, I feel like I should be encouraging him right now. Of course, I'll be rooting for you and Swin, too. You know, get him for sure, Nadia. I mean, his fate has been locked in. Daddy, I love you. I mean, Daddy is my favorite of the NPC characters, so once again, Nadia is me for real, for real. Sounds like they're getting pretty excited about something. I don't really know why. I mean, granted, she doesn't have great competition. I mean, she's up against Albert. So she kind of, I mean, she clears that one easy. Other random school NPCs, I don't even remember any of their names. The only one that pops in my head right now is like Federkia or whatever her name is. Federcia, something like that. Odette clears. Who else? Who other side? I mean, there's Anya. I'm not going to count Anya's. I'm not going to... I mean, granted, after her last connection of it, she might be down. I think Odette maybe clears her. But that's not necessarily her fault. That's the writer's fault. Anya's did nothing wrong. Falcom's writing team committed some fucking crimes. How cute. I've received reports of a suspicious individual in the area. Escorting him to Operation Headquarters immediately. What? I'm patrolling. Gotta keep the streets clear of creepy old men. Alright, she's spitting, she's spitting. Hey. She looks the part, right? Especially with that armband. Are you in charge of operations? I'm sure you're doing a great job, Nadia. You just heard it. Nadia disapproves of cringe relationships. We're so fucking in there. There's one person on our side. We've got the first character in the entire series who disapproves of cringe relationships. Nadia, do not state anymore. I don't want to know your actual opinion. Because I feel like you're still going to probably try and push this cringe-ass Anya's van shit. It's no big deal. I'm just jealous you two get to get a lovey-dovey date while I'm working. I want to go on a date with S. Don't worry, I'll set something up for you guys later. I wouldn't necessarily call this a date. We're just making a few rounds to check on everything at the same time, on the same date. Calendar date. You two are more stubborn than I thought. Anyway, it goes against my policy to fraternize with civilians. I'll be getting back to work. Okay, never mind. She's not like me, for real, for real. Well, she's like me in real life, I guess. In the video game world, yeah, I'll talk to all the NPCs. In real life, no. No. Catch you later. Anya's rival is Beauty's blade, huh? It's really not looking good for her. I mean, these two seem like such a good match. Yes! Which is why we should drop it. I mean, honestly, I'm not against Anya's having a crush on Van. Like, it's everyone encouraging it that... I mean, like, it's not... I mean, it's the same thing I said about the Tita Agate shit. Where Tita's character having those feelings, and maybe even having, like, a bit of a storyline about, like, how the fuck do you deal with, you know, the person you see as, like, a little sister getting infatuated with you. Like, there's meat there to explore, so I would not necessarily reject it out of hand, but unfortunately every fucking character in the entire game turns to a cringe lord revolving around it. And that's what they're not quite as forceful in this game, at least with the Anya shit. I mean, they're pretty forceful, but... Was there something you needed? Oh, it's nothing. I just hope you enjoy the festival. You know what I just said? I know what I just said, but I'm super curious. Tell me where you two went, please. I need it for the future. Just get back to work already. But yeah, I mean, like, having actually, like, a bit of a storyline around, like, unrequited love could be interesting. I mean, that's a very, like, meaningful theme that most people have experienced to some degree or another, right? I mean, honestly, maybe everyone to some degree. Maybe not, like, on a significant level, but it's something that would definitely speak to a lot of people. So, like, exploring that would be kind of interesting, but they don't really... I don't feel like that's what they're going to do. I feel like it's just going to be, like, eventually it's like, hey, do you want to talk to Elaine, or do you want to talk to Anya's before the end of the game? You know?
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master?
And then they'll never mention it again.
Come by and try your luck.
I mean, I would hope that... Because, I mean, the thing is, like, once you start Waifu Wars, like, you can't pick a winner, or else you will get your headquarters burned down. Like, that's just the way the world works. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't like that, but that's the way it works. So as soon as you indulge in that, either A, nobody wins, or everyone wins and you just kind of pretend it's not important. Did my audio just good? That's fucking weird. Okay. Either I'm going deaf temporarily, because, like, my phone was doing that shit in the car. Like, my music was cutting out. And then, like, are we, like, under an EMP attack in the United States right now? Because I thought it was just, like, my Wi-Fi was weird, but it was, like, my actual computer's cutting out. EMP attack? Something like that? It's not even like the power or anything. It was like, I don't even know if that showed up on the recording or not. I wasn't looking to see if it cut out, but like my audio just like cut out for like 2 seconds, which would not be weird, but it was like my phone was doing that earlier too. So, I don't know. I don't hear any sirens like there's an air raid going on. Well, alright. Moving on. Maybe it's my time. You know? Thanks for always looking out for me, kinda. I'd like to give you something nice with the money I got from my part-time job. That's so sweet, Lashkar. Thank you. I'll be happy with anything you give me. Just tell me what it is and I'll buy it. Okay, then, could you buy the Village of Cray? No, that defeats the whole point of a thank you gift. It's fine, I want to do it. Besides, the thought that counts, right? I mean, he does kind of have a point. I mean, like, giving a return gift, that's nice and all, but, like, the idea of, like, oh no, I was given something, now I gotta go out of my way to give something back out of, like, courtesy. I'd rather just not gotten the shit, man. Now I got this obligation to fill. I mean, maybe it's like something I actually really wanted. But if it's like some, let's be honest, like nonsense, and then it's like, oh no, you didn't give me a return gift for my nonsense. You didn't give me another piece of nonsense that I don't really give a shit about, but like the fact that you didn't give me a return gift is like an insult to my honor. Yeah, I think Sylvia and Rebecca are here at the festival too. I should go find them and say hello later. Or then it's like, you know, you do give something and you get something way better back and then you feel like a piece of shit. Because you're like, well now how do I make up for this? There's some inequality going on here. I just can't win with Kaina. Never been to a school festival before, but I would have liked going with Annie and everyone else. I stopped that train of thought right there, Lashkar. I told myself I'm gonna have fun today. Otherwise I'd make them all just worry up there.
So please enjoy.
Yo, we ballin'? Oh wait, no, this is actually part of the main plot. It's like a 2-on-2 basketball. Or actually, no, we just have to go to all the events, right? Like, we don't have to do them, we have to proc them, though. Looks like the 2-on-2 basketball challenge is in full swing. How the hell is that gonna work? You arranged to have other players from outside the school assist, as I recall? You visited all the activities on one by one? Are you the bad lady, or are you not the bad lady? Are you the one that was sabotaging us, or are you just the captain that wasn't I can't remember that quest. Because it wasn't the captain that was sabotaging, it was some other lady. And I think you're the captain. So you're innocent. Ours is doing great thanks to you pointing us in the right direction the other day. Me and my crew was stunned at first. We couldn't believe the famous RMS Academy would ask us to pitch in. Plans to have Simon's crew take turns with the boys team over the next 3 days. It'd be rough to have the girls team do the rotating, especially if an actual pro showed up. Hurts to say, but our members aren't quite at that level. Yeah, that's what led her to come to us outsiders up. Just so you know though, I've got a fire in me like never before right now. As club captain, I want to make extra sure we put on a good showing with all the alumni here today. It's plain to see the RMS basketball club of today is in capable hands. You think Elaine be ballin'? It sounds like a 2-on-2 challenge ought to be pretty heated then. No, we can call it 2-on-2, but it's actually more like 2 1-on-1 sessions. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. That sounds like a thing. Step on up. Me and Sasha will face off against you guys personally just to keep things interesting. So it's just basketball. No, we will not be giving it. Okay, we'll do it once with Elaine. I will not be doing it more than that. Okay, we still got Quiz King to hope for. That's some good news. They said they'll have a smaller goal for kids in the softer ball they can lend us. That's great. Do you hear that, Yume? I did. I get to play basketball. You gonna shoot some hoops, Yums? Uh-huh. Cheering everyone on is really fun, but I want to play too. You may be balling? Here, Shizuna, you gotta show me your super special moves. I want to do some cool shots like all the big kids. Do I even know any special basketball moves? I'll show you my patented Shadow Clone shot. Basically, I move super fast and get an after injure myself, throwing the defense into a dazed frenzy. Wow, that sounds fucking made up, you fraud. I know one too. I can teach you my Sapphire Step. It's a technique that engulfs you in a blue flames, giving you the strength to push through to the goal. Feri? I ain't never seen no blue. When's Blue Flame Fairy coming out, man? Whoa, show me, show me! I made it up. This is Hartman and all, but something about this worries me. Hey, I'm not gonna teach you anything weird. That goes double for you too, Shizuna. Aw, why are you singling me out? That's not very nice. Hehe. I'm gonna tell mommy all about how I got to play with Feri and Shizuna. Then I'll show her the super special moves they're teaching me. Oh yeah, Maxim's coming later too. I want to play basketball with him.
A card battle
I bet you could have pulled off a special move if she was possessed like that one time.
on the first.
I think I'll play with her for a little while, as long as you and that old guy from Montmar won't get too fussed about it.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master?
Yumi and I bumped into Shizuna here at the basketball court. If you told me I'd be shooting hoops with her 6 months ago, I would have laughed in your face. It didn't seem that crazy. You should try out the other basketball challenge if you have the time. I think you'd like it. Simon's so amazing. I mean, can you see how skilled he is? Nah. Sasha's just as good, though. I'm glad I get to watch them both play today. They're both gonna get the ass beat. Lucia, the heck are you doing here? What do you mean, the heck am I doing here? I came to see the school festival. Why else? Wait a minute. When you said I'm booked for the day earlier, did you mean you were coming to the festival? Why didn't you say so? We could have come together. No, we couldn't have. And besides, I'm here to root for Simon. After that, I'm going straight home. Wow, this is fade at work. Let's wander around later and look at all the booths, okay, Kirk? Did you not hear a word I said? Kirk's a bad liar. I know he's secretly happy to see me. Oh yeah, well I'm here. I should probably go say hi to Kirk's teammates. I've never got the chance to meet up with them before, but if they're friends with my little brother, I bet they're all really nice. What if my sister asked me to come to the festival today? Man, I really don't get her. Is she up to something? Or does she just want to spend time with me? Yeah, whatever. At least I'm free after this. And I guess I don't hate the idea of hanging out together. I can't believe they even got Kirk to help out. Looks like he's talking to his sister right now. I guess there's more to him than I thought. I was supposed to talk to people outside. I don't even know why I came back in here, if I'm being honest. I don't remember consciously making the decision to come back inside the school. I'm losing my mind a little bit. But, you know, it's okay. Oh, look at that, Sinum! It's a basketball challenge! Well, want to give it a throw? A go? Go throw? Sounds okay, but I'm not really in the mood. Besides, I want to get any food or mirror, so what's the point? There's more to life than money, kiddo. Like, more money! I get your word about the cost, but you should take this chance to do something fun!
Why not give it a try?
I thought this was to be a business trip, not a pleasure trip. Business is pleasure! And pleasure is business, if you're good at it. I only came here because you asked me to, but I feel so out of place. This is a school for rich kids. I don't belong in a place like this. Hey, we got a couple pours. We got like the one pour to, you know, balance us out. Funny you say that. Heard that through the grapevine, the girl who did all the art from the front gate was an orphan, just like you. Seriously? In my mind, where you came from or what happened in the past doesn't matter. Your future is yours to decide. Just be, the top 1 percentile of a certain skill.
A card battle tournament.
Don't worry about the money, don't be. Every school you go to, I'll pay for it. What, are you high or something? You know I'm not smart enough to go to school. Damn, she's spitting. And I'm already happy enough just working with you at the bazaar. You know, granted, because okay, it's like definitely cutting out completely. And it's not coming back? What the fuck? And then it just came back? Are we like I said, it would be like, oh, something's wrong with my computer, I need to restart it. But like the fact that like my car was messing up earlier too. I don't know if it was the phone or the car. Like it was doing the exact same thing. Got me a little sussed out, man. I'm happy enough just working for you at the bazaar. Yeah, and that just made my day. I still got plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't really know what's causing it. I'm gonna finish the video. Hopefully it's just like something a restart will fix. That Fonzo's way too generous for his own good. Like seriously, shouldn't be wasting his money like that. I've already spinning a mirror on me as it is. I gotta put my foot down. That's where he's broke as a joke. I'm about to go hit in the books anytime soon. I'd rather keep helping out the bazaar. That's my calling. I brought Cinam here so she could broaden her horizons a bit. It was all for her benefit. She ended up making me feel all warm inside. I often get to have a heart-to-heart with her. Okay, now I got the serious stuff out of the way. It's time for the two of us to have a little fun. Came a long way to get here, so we're gonna make the most of it. Also, I don't know if because I didn't pay attention. Was my mic also cutting out when the audio messed up? Because I was just looking at the OBS meter to see if it was going down to 0 on the desktop audio, but I wasn't paying attention to mic.
Some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball game. To any daring challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs.
Hey, it's those kids from Old Town. They on a date or something? Nah, I don't like that. You still upset with Mr. Hawker? How can I not be? Obviously just sees me as baggage. Dad's always gone on some business trip or whatever. They didn't even want to come home. I'd be way happy if you got reassigned. They wouldn't have to put up with me. Feri, you really are spoiled, aren't you? I mean, that's a little rude. Kids... I mean, having those thoughts to yourself, I think, is perfectly valid. Now, if you actually were to say that to your dad, it's a little fucked up, but you're also a kid, so you kind of get a pass. Huh? You got time to whine and moan. Why don't you just go tell him how you feel? Quit acting tough and just say you want to see him more because you're lonely. I'm not lonely. Quit talking nonsense, you nitwit. You're the nitwit here. Anyone can ask until you're blowing smoke. I know deep down you really, really love your dad.
Thank you for coming to the
You started thinking back on that time when he was buried in work and when you felt like your mom threw you away. I don't know what you're talking about.
that preserves the principles
Let's
that
go and make up with him already. I'm not taking no for an answer, mister.
firmly believed in.
Fine, whatever. Thanks, Sheena. Very welcome.
Our entire
Well, okay, to play devil's advocate, because that's all I'm here for. Like, I feel like this is kind of insensitive. Like, I get what they're going for, but like, if we look at this from Harry's perspective, like, assume, for the sake of the argument, this is how he truly feels. Like, he feels that his dad really doesn't love him. And so just saying, like, hey, go bother him and be like, why don't you love me? is, that's kind of hard, man. Like, it's not really helping him process these feelings. Because, like, what if his dad actually doesn't like him? I mean, in this situation, he doesn't. But, like, from Harry's perspective, it honestly seems like a fairly valid opinion for a kid to come to. Right? Especially if it's a situation where the mom has left the picture. And is not in contact. I guess I never really... I don't know if they said what happened to... I just kind of... I mean, I guess I didn't assume she was dead, but... You know. That's not uncommon in the JRPG world. Yeah, I don't know. Just saying, like, oh, go make up with him. It's like... Well, it's not really on... The onus isn't on Harry. Now, Harry needs to keep an open mind, because in this situation, it's more the dad knows he fucked up. But, like, I could definitely see you having the opinion of, like, fuck, my, you know, parent doesn't care about me. If you feel like they care more about work and they're never home and you're having to live with the neighbors full time.
Please enjoy.
I don't know much about their circumstances, but it sounds like he and his father will be able to make up. You don't know. What if his dad's a dick? Yeah, I'm glad this is a festival. Now I want him and everyone else to be enjoying themselves, not moping about. Man, you didn't hear all that, did you? Nope, no idea what you're talking about. It's just you kids here, correct? Well, if you need anything, just let me know. If any students, or let me or any of the students here know, okay? Yeah, we know. Guess I better go apologize to Dad, huh? I mean, you don't really... I mean, it would be nice to apologize. Like, if he apologizes, you should apologize too. But the kid shouldn't be the one initiating the apology here. I mean, the dad didn't really do anything that wrong either, but he's the adult. So there's greater responsibility on him.
I've set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well
I hear he's feeling better now. He was so down in the dumps, even I was getting depressed. Maybe I was a little too harsh with him, but I mean, you kind of were. But the school festival only comes around once a year. I want us to both enjoy it.
Why not give it a try?
Like, I think a better way to do that would be like, hey, do you really think your dad hates you? Like, you know, see it from his perspective. He probably wants to, feels bad too. So go find him and you know, trying to hang out. And if he tells you to fuck off, then he's a piece of shit and you don't gotta care about him anymore. You can live with us, you know? What a lovely melody. I wonder, could he be a professional musician? Sure, but I know I saw this guy perform at the concert hall in Riverside up till last year. He might have lived in Old Town at one point. Yeah, I just remembered something. One of the guys I used to hang with was a pretty big fan of Jess's music.
As well as a one-on-one basketball.
Said a song moved him to tears. Not every day you hear a delinquent be opened by something like that.
To any daring
Is that so? Yes, that does sound rather unusual. I'm happy I asked you to take me along to the school festival. You come from a world entirely unbeknownst to me, and I very much appreciate you sharing your knowledge about it. Hey, ain't no big deal. You know, I'm just happy you're here with me. I'm surprised that someone of your standing would even want to associate with a guy like me, much less be friends. Don't be ridiculous. It's true, the circumstances in which we met are a little less than ideal, but little less than ideal. But I'm very grateful I got to know you. Here's to a long and prosperous friendship. Yeah. Malcolm? No. I don't think desire is long gone now. It's all in the past. I haven't seen those guys who were hunting the old members around either. I can finally move past all that and stay on the straight and narrow from now on.
That preserves the principles that Artemis,
Both my father and Rumsfeld have come around on Eddie. It's strange to think that I had never asked him to stage that kidnapping we may never have met. Proud that Eddie and I have become such good friends. Hello? Jess? Jess, I'm trying to speak to you, Jess! Oh. I mean, he's singing. You know how it is. These feelings that trapped in my heart. When I scream, I just fall apart. These feelings, they're only for me. A pro singer was gonna be here, but I had no idea it'd be him. That's Jess, right? The famous singer-songwriter? Famous? You and your crew have told me about him before. Famous? I can see why he's so popular. He has a very nice voice. Yep, damn true. yeah, he has got a great voice. Seems this year's festival is going to be something special.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard.
Okay, Jess, you'll move on. You'll find someone else probably. Or maybe Raymond will give up on his sister and settle. You never know.
Why not give it a try?
Oh my god, they're all in the same location. Have they been released from purgatory? I can't remember the last time I saw Jess perform live. This hits me right in the feels. Carol, why are you crying? Because Jess has gotten even better. And it's been 4 months since we saw him, so I just couldn't hold it in, I guess. For real? You remember we're meeting up with him after he's done, right? You sure you're gonna be up for it? Yeah, I'll be fine. Just gotta empty the tear tank first, then I'll be good. Is that how it works? He's always like this. I guess that's part of what makes her cute. Amen. Brother.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Artemis Academy Festival.
I'm not exactly bawling my eyes out like Carol here, but I get how she feels.
This festival
Us just always be an irreplaceable friend.
preserves the principles that Artemis, the founder of our academy, firmly
Just shines even brighter than before. I heard he got his big break in Crossbell, but he's still got the same lint to his voice when he sings.
But they're all integrating this year's activities, so please enjoy.
Alright, Elaine. 1 round of b-ball. Basketball teams are hosting some 2-on-2s today. Absolutely. You may be balling. Beauty's play to get to play against one of our most famous alumni. This is gonna be good. Honor's all mine. Elaine, if you do lose though, you're going on fraud alert, like DEFCON 3. Because ain't no way an A-rank bracer should ever lose to a civilian in anything physical. Don't get your hopes up too high though. Frankly, I'm not sure how well this will go for me. Most of the time at the academy is occupied with student council duties rather than extracurricular. Yeah, but like you're like a super soldier. Okay? This wasn't the case for Van and Rin though. Ah, come on, but you cruised through just about everything that came your way as student council VP. Well, as our former odd jobber, you better not drop the ball yourself.
Let's do our best out there, all right?
I suppose I don't have much choice, do I?
No.
Okay, let's begin.
Obviously, you got no choice. Like, how does this work again?
Ah,
Okay, you have to hold it.
Too bad.
Or, like, hold and release, not,
Score!
It's not like, say, like a bowling mini game where you have to, like, start the bar and then stop it.
Now we're talking.
Like, it, you know, auto goes up.
Yes. Get it going.
Yeah.
Okay.
that went well.
I mean, you should always block. It's, like, way better,
I'm
but
afraid
stealing feels good,
Yeah.
especially if you get it immediately.
Yeah.
It's okay, he's not buzzer beating.
Hang in there, Van.
That was god-awful.
That's it.
Van's not beating the fucking allegations.
Now's not the time to give up. I don't think
What
so.
the hell? That was a perfectly timed shot. Hey, buzzer beater. Buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Not half bad.
Aww. Aww.
Also, why isn't she playing Elaine? Like, not even necessarily like a sex thing, but like she was all like, I want to play Elaine. Just kind of.
Great work, Van.
Looks like victory is ours.
It's not in my nature to give less than my all.
I mean, realistically, once again, if Elaine isn't a fraud, she should be better than Van anyway. So, we lose fair and square. Great job, guys. Little prize for beating us. Nice, thanks a bundle. Prize is only for first time wins. You're free to come back and take us on again if you want. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Rejuvenated by their victory, Team Arkwright.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
I just want to talk. Wonder my brother's date with Miss Sonia's going. I guess I'll snoop on them a bit when my shift's up. I didn't think teaming up with Sasha would be so fun. And we even got the rest of the team here to watch. I gotta go make sure I tear up the court for him. Sir, don't stop baiting me.
Challengers out there.
Now, I gotta say, Sasha's one hell of a player. May's just watching her.
Give it a try.
Gonna have to go ask if she can play me in a match sometime. Once we're done with the festival, of course. Okay, let's go back outside. Well, actually, let's finish up everything in here, since we're almost done. Oh, hello, Van. Swin came by to offer his help just now. Swin, you're really looking like a normal-ass NPC, man. I was in the middle of handing off some of the student council's work to him. I see. Having him take his fill as a stage manager? That's right. If there were still a few I don't know. Because I mean, it looks like the mic was working, but it was like kind of jittery. I don't know. No clue what's causing that, but
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up
we'll just have to finish out the video.
as well as a one-on-one battle.
There's still a few preparations to complete for the special format, so I figured I may as well help out while I'm here.
To any
Doing a
daring
final round of
challengers
prop and
out
costume
there,
checks at the
we have
moment.
prizes that are up for grabs.
I see y'all so invested. I think I'm even more excited for the performance than I was before. I think you'll like it. It's gonna be pretty impressive. Make sure it meets your standards. Hope you can see us perform tonight, Mr. Arkwright. Thanks to your advice, we're able to make all sorts of improvements. Don't worry, I'll be there. In fact, I'm even looking forward to it. Make sure you guys take time to enjoy the festivities yourselves, alright? Be a waste of your youth to work the whole festival. Something tells me you're speaking from experience. Anyway, there's no need of concern, Van. I've already made plans to take some pictures of myself experiencing the festival once my break starts. My friends and family back home keep insisting on seeing pictures of me enjoying myself. You gotta do the court-mandated smile. I am having fun in my extracurricular activities at school of the festival.
A card battle
I plan on spending some time with Nadia and the other students later.
in the left wing on the first floor.
You should try enjoying yourself too, Van. Make sure you don't have any regrets this time around.
Do you have what
Just
it
worry about
takes
yourself
to
for night.
Game Master?
I need to respond to something real quick. It's not about the localized EMP hitting my computer, unfortunately. Would be a nice explanation. If I could only learn to spell. Alright.
Then I invite you to come by and try.
Now that I think about it, I'm sure Lyle must be working hard as well. Nobody knows who that is. Maybe I should find something to express my appreciation. I got a pamphlet showing the full list of stage performances. Quite a few acts for this night's big show. Looks like Mishy's gonna be next on stage. No. Don't. Is it the real Mishy? Did we fly him in from Crossbell? If Lapis were here, she would have been first in line. She probably emptied the supply of all the food stalls, too. Me and Nadia have gotten much more comfortable around here compared to when they first transferred in. Which makes it all the more disappointing that they're going to be leaving soon. Hopefully they'll remember this time fondly later down the road. Yeah, before you know it, they'll be old and wrinkly. Ain't that right, Van?
A card
Let's see,
battle
we do a connection.
in the left wing on the first floor.
Oh wait, I see the dot, but I don't see the dot.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come
Allow me
by
to assist.
and try your luck.
What?
Hope to see you again.
Like I see a dot, but I don't see the person the dot align. Maybe it's on the second floor. Because it's not you guys, unless you have like secret second dialogue, even though you don't have blue boys. Oh yeah, it's Toa. We didn't actually talk to her because I didn't want to do the thing yet. You know, you make a pretty great host, Toa. Guess I should expect it as much. Thank you, Van. I'll admit I was a little hesitant about it at first, but students really wanted my help, so I figured the least I could do is try and give it my all. Best of luck to you. Oh, why are you holding out your hand like you got something in it? Working at that NGO makes you just want to put your hand out for the government handouts? Okay, Toa, I see how it is. I'm joking. We approve of
You have what it takes to
NGOs.
oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by.
Alright, let's go. I don't know. How many of these connection events do we have? It was like a fucking ass load of them. Alright. Aaron, it's your time. Brother of a father. What? Remember that some guy's been asking around about Aaron recently. He's a little distracted at the festival, though. Maybe I should look into things where he catches wind of it? Isn't Aaron's dad like a demon from the abyss or something? Right? Type shit. Upon splitting off from the rest of the group, Van decided to consider spending time with one of his friends. After being rejected, he settled for Aaron. After taking the time to track him down, he and Aaron arranged to meet somewhere on Station Street. Cut the shit already. Guess you do remember my face. You could be a little happier to see me after 10 years, Ronnie. Don't you dare call me that. What the hell are you doing here anyway? What, am I allowed to check up how my kid's doing? Looking high and low for you, only to be led to eat of all places. I got big though. You spit an image of UFO when she... Keep my mother's name out of your damn mouth. This sounds like a lovely reunion. Man. There a reason we're meeting up in some back alley? Not the only one with a nose for sniffing out trouble. Been hearing rumors this asshole was in town, just following around, and here I am. Must be the Spriggan. Thanks for keeping an eye on my son for so long. And you sure are the talk of the town. You know, I'm Leroy, Aaron's father. Van Arkrod, it's a real pleasure. Don't start acting all responsible, and you stop trying to get friendly. I don't need to be so hostile, Aaron. I'd like to get along with my man my son's been working for. See, actually, there's another reason I came to the capital. Aaron, I need your kidney. Kidney me, please. Please, me needing a kidney. Lend me some mirror, will you? Just as I have to get me back on my feet, please. I'm begging you here. Ended up owing some money to a couple of real nasty guys, and now they got it all out for me. If I don't pay him back with interest, the old man's gonna be sick so I'm going before you know it. Ah, come on, Ronnie. We're family, right? We're supposed to be able to count on one another. If you don't got the funds now, maybe you can get an advance payment for your boss here. Shut up. You disgusting piece of shit. You haven't changed at all. I'm not even sorry for all the crap you put my mother through. Get lost and don't let me see your face here ever again. As that's how it is, huh? Well, I guess that's it. Suppose my business here's finished then. See you around, Mr. Arkrod. Looking for a place to lay low, you could probably try the Blacklight District. Got plenty of folk down there in the same boat, or the sewers. I heard of the place, be sure I'll be right at home. You say you never had a dad? Yeah, and? Not like they used a piece of trash ever acts like one. Mom was a rising star on the world of the Eastern Theater. All that slime ever did was waste her savings on booze and gambling. We went through hell because of him. Even though he got on the wrong side of the Liu family and they drove him out of town. I think it was about 6 or so. Now he shows up over a decade later, just asks for more money. Hey, it's not my place to say, but it's kind of hard to believe he's your dad. The hair color kind of gives it away, though. That's what pisses me off the most. No matter how much I try and distance myself from him, they don't show the same blood. I never understand why Mom ever cared for that guy. Gotta wonder why he come searching for you now of all times. Weren't you listening? You wanted to sponge some mirror off me. But why were you trying to reunite with his son now after 10 years of silence? I thought he's dumb enough to think he'd be all smiles. I don't think he ever actually believed you agreed to pay off his debt. I'm sure it was a tiny part of him hoping to go all his way, of course. What are you trying to say? Is this where you defend deadbeat dads, Van? It's not the look you want to do. Nothing really. Just wondering if you're actually feeling okay about all this. Pastor ruined your mom's life, right? Figured you want to sock him across the jaw, at least. But I guess the whole thing was pretty unexpected. I'm sure you're just trying to put all the pieces together. Still, it's not like the little conqueror of Lucio, the former child prodigy and a genius of Eastern Theater, to let someone off the street like that. That being said, if you did want to give your dad a what for, I wouldn't mind helping out. One hell of an instigator, you know that? You're right, though. It's pretty out of character for me. Let's go see if we can track the bastard down. It's more like it. I mean, I would prefer it if it was more Aaron just kind of, you know, the dad's not a complete and total piece of shit. Like, it's more just that, like, Aaron takes out his feelings of having lost his mom on the dad. But, I mean, clearly he can't be that good of a person because, you know, it does seem like he wasn't really there. Or, at least in the past, was not a very good person. Maybe he's changed. And, I mean, I guess child neglect isn't murder, so, you know, could be worse. You really thought you could hide from us, old man? Hand over to me, a dirtbag. Hey, now, let's all just calm down a little. I'm a good-looking man. If you mess up my money maker, you'll never get your mirror back. Just stomp right on my cock. What we got here? Family picture, huh? That's not... Ooh, why so flustered, Leroy? It's not like we don't know who your little boy is. Took the liberty of digging into your background quite some time ago, after all. You know you're just some good-for-nothing who got chased out of Longport. I always thought you were a little more than some deadbeat dad, but I think we might have a use for you. These Sal uses as pawns and got along letters to the dogs. The Lion family's practically in shambles. Taking advantage of someone like you is our best chance of getting out of this hole. Not only to get one over on the Luz and the Lees, but Aaron too. Come on, Leroy. What do you say? Mind drawing your son out for us? Might even forgive all your debt. Hell, you already abandoned him once. I'm sure the second time won't hurt. Maybe it'll help you just look at it as getting revenge on the Luz. I mean, granted, I guess if he was run out of town by the Liu family, like, that may not necessarily be 100% deadbeat dad. If it's like, you can't come back to town or we're gonna kill you. You bastard! It's no need to threaten my family. I'll get you your mirror back. As far as Ronnie's concerned, no way I'm letting you guys lay a finger on him. You think we're giving you a choice here? You still haven't learned your place. You don't get to refuse, just shut up and do what you're told. You guys just don't know when to quit. Aaron and the Spriggan? So you found us, huh? Well, you've played right into our... Remember how Aaron's a fucking demon and shit? Ronnie. Make this quick. Yeah, like I was like, don't actually make me fight them. Because the Lion family was after you. Man, this guy's like cockroaches. You two really saved my behind. Say, Ronnie, where'd you learn to fight like that? This guy's nothing compared to... Don't start acting all excited, slimeball. What the hell's up that picture of yours anyway? Don't you just flash it at me and all would be forgiven? Aaron, calm down. On the way over, I was trying to figure out what's really behind your dad's arrival. I finally landed on the truth. The anniversary of your wife's death was at the end of last year, right? Even shut out along for it, never had the chance to visit Yufa's grave. I heard rumors that Aaron had been doing business in the capital recently. I figured if I couldn't pay my wishes to her, at least go see the sun she left behind. Of course I say that, but the whole bit about wanting to borrow some mirror was true. I've been trying to find a spring lily like the ones that grow over in the eroded cave. Had a hell of a time trying to find a real one though. Think you'd be willing to place that at a grave for me? Screw you! You cared about her so much then, why didn't you do anything when she was still alive? Doesn't matter if the Liu family forced you out, you should have been there for us. I mean, he does kind of have a point. Whatever. But I do like that there's at least a little bit of... it's like a complete forgivable. Like, he's not like a complete and total piece of shit. Because... You know, not being allowed back in the city, you might get attacked by the mob. I mean, in this case, it's the Liu family that are like the real bad guys. Or, well, I mean, they were like maybe trying to do a good thing, but took it too far. Because, like, I kind of understand being like, hey, you know, you're clearly taking advantage of this person. Shape up or we're gonna break your legs. That's okay. But, like, just being like, hey, you're not, like, being a good dad, so we're gonna kick you out so you can't be a dad at all, does seem a little counterproductive. I think I finally understand. Roughing you up's not gonna fix the mess you made. Take care of the flower for you. Don't think Mom would want to turn it down anyway. Get out of here, loser. Guess I'll see myself out then. You can leave the Lai family goons to us. This is just fucking random as hell. This shit happen to you all the time, Ronnie? People just randomly show up when it's very, like, you know, convenient? What are you guys doing here? You never told us these Lai guys are still lurking around. They pose very little trouble to hay away. Why should we bother? I think they'd be making deals with Leroy, though, of all people. Well, I suppose we have them it's by the tail now. May as well root out the last of them. Sure, the Lee family will take care of them, right? Along with the extortion schemes they've been running. Indeed. We'll work together to clean up this riffraff. I trust that will help keep our relationship affable as well. They make it sound so easy. Some of my debts to the Law family is being wiped out. Talk about it like you break. Say you don't deserve it, but I'm sure you have plenty of other debts to pay off. That's correct. There seems to be a fair number of debt collectors on the hunt for him at this very moment. In fact, we have heard they've started gathering in the capital. You really don't know when to quit, do you? I suppose that means I should be off. Ronnie, Mr. Spriggan, make sure you take good care of yourselves. So Leroy disappeared once more into the unknown, taking great care to cover his tracks behind him. Mission and Silent left as well to deal with the remaining alive family members. The others gone, both Aaron and Van and Aaron decided to take the chance to regroup with their friends. Okay, I feel like there needs to be like one final little conversation. Because like all the others, well, the two others we've done have been kind of long, so this one still needs like a little bit of length. Shit, I hate you got to see my dirty laundry. Sure took long enough anyway. Glad we got it all in the open though. Now, even with all his problems, still the man your mother chose to love. You gotta accept the fact that he's her blood. Well, I mean, you can accept that, but it doesn't have to mean anything. You know, that only means as much as you want it to mean. Would you stop acting like you have all the answers? I'll never forget what he put my mom through. I just left it at that. I feel like I would have walked away with a lot more regrets. Honestly, I'm sort of glad you talked me into going after him. I think I'll go ahead and consider that a victory then. And you really are growing up. Don't touch me, creep! That one was good. Well, I guess it's not quite over, but it was very similar to like some of the Ash events from like the Cold Steel games. It actually feels like, you know, in spirit, it definitely could have been an Ash event. Guess it really did inherit that spirit. Alright, Ronnie. But it ended with me. All those friends of yours, I'm sure they'll do it just fine. Not I got much room to speak. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of
everything, but I guess my connection to him is still important. Guess I have you to thank for. No, forget it.
I guess that does kind of make sense that, you know, he would. I mean, that could play into it, right? Like in theory, if they wanted to explore the relationship more. The idea that the dad's got a fucking demon in him, and that's maybe also why he left or didn't want to come back. But yeah, I liked that one quite a lot. Probably my favorite of them so far. I mean, they've all been really good. I mean, the Anya's one, till notwithstanding, was pretty good. The Feri one was good. That one, really solid. I liked a little bit with, you know, I mean, the classic, you know, kind of emotionally reserved character shows some emotion in relation to like their family. You know, that's a classic trope. I do like it. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna call it here because I think we're like well over 90 minutes. I don't know if we'll keep doing these like 90-minute videos for the festival. This thought I heard something. I think it was actually just a bark from the NPC. But yeah, next video might be normal length. I don't know exactly how much of a backlog I have. I need to check. We'll see. We'll see. With that being said, I'm XQ's87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.